Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Ask Dr. Bob. We have a really couple interesting questions for you today. But here's the first question. Someone must live by a nuclear reactor in Canada, and I kind of chuckled when I read this because they're taking some iodine and they're concerned if something happens to the nuclear reactor. Well, I'm going to tear it down. Those iodine pills probably won't help you, if you know what I'm saying. But in the real seriousness aspect of what's going on, yes, I take iodine every day, and I know we had the issue over there in Japan a few years ago, but you may consider chlorella. Contact our office. We have a wonderful product. Chlorella will help get rid of those unwanted, unnecessary toxins. But for sure, you want to make sure that you have your iodine levels checked. We use a urine iodine loading test. But that was a very good question, and the first time we ever had that, and I chuckled because that nuclear reactor goes, you're going with it probably. Hey Dr. Bob, my 8-year-old daughter has white spots on her knee and on her chest, and the dermatologist said that she has vitiligo. Well, I want you to know what. We have a test called the organics urine test, and I learned so much from this test because there's a nutrient, a protein, that is deficient in individuals that have vitiligo. So I've always noticed in the past that people with vitiligo tend to be a little bit more stressed. So yes, 8-year-olds can get stressed also, but you may consider, and I'm very serious about this, our organics urine test. It's a urine test that'll tell us all the transmitters going on in our body, plus a lot of other essentials. Very good. Here's another question I never had before. Dr. Bob, that's Frank MCG or GC, FMGC is in nut milk. What do the letters mean, and how are they listed in the ingredients? This is interesting. I'm going to read this for you, okay? Consumer goods are goods which are intended for everyday private consumption. They cover a large product portfolio, including food and non-food categories, in order to meet consumer demand. They are further classified as in fast-moving consumer goods, FMCG, and slow-moving consumer goods, SMCG. So I hope that answers your question in regard to your nut milk ingredient. Great question. Okay, here's another question that we have. Itchy skin. Dr. Bob, what causes itchy skin? Very common today. Couple thoughts. I used to get itchy skin when I was jogging. About 2 miles into the jog, my legs would start to itch. So I actually, you can say, how do you know it was 2 miles into the jog? Because I kept on getting itchy legs at the same spot. So I got in my car and I drove around, and it was 1 mile and 7/10. And I determined, it was kind of like in the fall, that my body was lacking calcium at that time because I did not have enough sunshine. If you just generally have itchy skin, you may consider a shower dechlorinator because chlorine interrupts thyroid function and calcium movement in your body. 2 areas. Flax oil and calcium are one of the biggest causes for itchy skin. And then one last thought, if you do something like this to your arm or any part of your body, and it has what we call dermatographia, it's usually adrenal fatigue or exhaustion. Great questions. Pass this on. I'm Dr. Bob DeMaria.